So what's up, fellow journeyers? Today, even though we've been in the fifth wheel for a while, the realities of being in a fifth wheel are starting to set in. It's not when you're parked still that it's tough. It's when you gotta pack up and move, especially when we gotta pack up and move after all the projects we've had going on being in Tennessee so long. So some things are awesome, like the washer dryer. But then some things, I can just already tell. I mean, I'm wiping down the jacks, I'm cleaning off the slides. We're still figuring out where's our stuff gonna go as far as organizing here, and then of course everything inside where we're like, it's almost like a game called Will It Move? Or will it break when it moves? So we're like, is that gonna be okay? Or do we need to tighten that up, snug it up, move it, put something around it? Yeah, we get to play that game, which we failed at. When first time we took the Airstream out, we did not realize the fridge was supposed to snap shut, flew open, everything ended up on the ground. So that happened, which is not good. Very first time we took the Airstream out. We are definitely ready to take the truck out, see what happens. I don't even know if, I mean, I'm pretty sure the hitch is gonna line up. We'll find out. The good news is, there shouldn't be a whole lot of drama pulling out of here, I hope. I shouldn't say it, just scratch I said that, because who knows what's gonna happen pulling this out of here. But there shouldn't be, because it's a straight shot out. You may be seeing this in the background when I try it out, mainly for this reason. So, unlocks and comes down, folds. Let's see what that does. Ah, I'm loving this space though. Let's make sure everything's closed, secure. Hopefully it's all gonna piece together. And then it's like a whole other level of work when you got the slides. We gotta clean it around every slide, make sure they all have, didn't have to do any of that in the Airstream. Everything has to be out of the way, ready to roll. Got 4 slides to put in, got all the jacks. We'll get it. Just kind of backing up, testing here. All right, so we are packed up, ready to roll. I think we're good. This is a lot of stuff to check off. I think in general, like we could get out with the Airstream about 30 minutes. It's definitely gonna be 45, it might even be 60, depending on what all we got going on. Testing lights and all that, but I think we're good. One thing to me I wanna keep an eye on though, I think it's sagging a little more than I thought it would. Being a dually, we'll see. I'm kind of in this little dip right here too, so I'll wait till I get on some level ground. We ready to roll, babe?
Oh, learning something new is just exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It is. It's just
fun,
like,
but exhausting.
It's exciting, but a little nerve-wracking because...
Like I'm just seeing this massive thing behind us in our screen right now, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what have we done?
Look, JJ's pretty calm and collected.
He's good to go.
He's
ready to roll.
he couldn't take the excitement anymore. He was he's ready to get on the road.
Well, I think we're ready. We're gonna take it slow out of here. We'll take it really slow if I start doing any sharp turns, make sure the slider's working, but I think we're good. We got good clearance here. The hitch was in the right place. Let's see what happens. Aww.
All right, here it goes.
Apple tree, apple tree, apple tree.
All right, we got a couple hours under our belt, so I'm now a professional with driving a dually and a fifth wheel. No. Observations so far? This thing has no issues as far as power. It has no issues as far as braking, no issues as far as staying cool. It's like 90 degrees today. It's doing great. But I guess a few things that one's not a surprise, maybe one is. So the mileage, so far not great. I mean, it is hilly, mountainous, but I don't think we're encountering too much wind. We have 14 miles an hour. We're getting about 10 miles a gallon, going about, I don't know, 50 miles an hour, between 50 and 60 on highway. But the thing that surprised me the most, I think to me it maybe sags a little more than I thought it would. And probably the most surprising thing is the ride. Maybe I just forgot what it felt like to pull a fifth wheel, but it's not as smooth as our van and the Airstream was. We're not being controlled by the fifth wheel. but we can definitely feel it back there when we stop and start, and it's not as smooth as the Airstream was. I can feel it bouncing me a little bit. We may look into either, you can replace this kingpin with one with air suspension, or we could look into airbags for the back here on the truck. Real bummer, this thing out of the factory, it's like a $5,000 upgrade or something crazy, had air suspension, but I guess they had issues, they took it out at some point, so we've just got regular springs now. Would you agree with that? The ride's not as smooth as the van and the Airstream, I guess. It's quieter.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
We have great control, like no issues with control.
I think it's just maybe more like side to side than I had remembered. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bumpy, which we haven't done interstate speeds with it yet, but I mean, I definitely don't feel like I'm being pushed around by wind or passing or being passed or anything like that. And we've done some 6% up, 6% down stuff already. So everybody needs to stretch their legs. This is as easy as anything. It was a quick off from the highway right here. So we're just gonna walk around Walmart for a minute. And we just can't stay away from these Walmarts when we're moving around for some reason. Yeah, we gotta figure out a toilet situation. Maybe we can get a, I don't know.
I didn't realize it till we started going down the road. I'm like, oh, I never figured out anything for the toilet. So we're gonna have to get some like little traveling options.
So we're getting some 32-ounce Powerades. I'm gonna drink those. Then we'll have that problem solved. And we'll hit the road. Kind of a disadvantage of the fifth wheel, like some of these, and I need batteries. Let's see how bad this is gonna be. There we go. Not too bad on that. However, I need a AA battery. And they're in the back bathroom. I'm hoping we've got one in the junk drawer. Yes! All right, let me swap it out, see if the microphone on this is about to die, so let me swap it out. A drink?
Get one of those drinks out of the bottom of the refrigerator.
Down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you get it?
Oh, whoa. Here? Oh, these.
Yeah.
You want two?
It's fine. And the
Hey,
go
and?
ahead, shut
Okay.
the fridge door.
Yeah.
The bottom drawer of the island. Can you get a bib for me to give him?
Okay. All right, looks pretty good in here. Just gotta get this back out. That would be bad. Oh, in, not out. Just feeling all this stuff out. Oh, forgot the door. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Oh, no, we're not. Now we're good. It's good here. Let's keep rolling.
Tell me what your joke says on your popsicle stick.
It says, what word in the dictionary spelled incorrectly?
Okay, what word in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly? What is it?
Incorrectly.
Incorrectly?
Womp womp. So the plan here, and I'm not sure if it's gonna go well or not, is to try to get some of our slides out slightly so that we can access some things in the fifth wheel and do like a dinner real quick. Is it 3? No. 4? 4? Just need to open stuff up. All right, so get the main slide out a little bit too. In the back, Tinsley will want that. Whoa, guess we're sliding that out a little bit too. Slide them all out. 1? No, that sounded like the better one. 3. 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. All right, that'll work. Come on in. Enjoy your luxurious, not all the way out fifth wheel. So this seems like a lot of trouble, but it's actually way faster and way more efficient than going either into a restaurant or finding a gas station with a restaurant and all that stuff. I think. I don't know. We don't know. We just started doing this. I definitely should have gotten over here. So next time, mental note, I'm gonna hug this side a bit more. But we're in. See it? Look. I don't know. I guess it's not squatting bad. Yeah. We're wobbling over the place, aren't we? We're so off the ground. It's not like the Airstream we walked around, hooked up. Oh, this is good. This is just get to experiment with new things, learn new things. So interstate-wise, still getting 10 miles a gallon. Like it doesn't seem to matter what we're doing. It's just 10 miles a gallon, 10 miles a gallon. But it pulls great on the interstate. I mean, I can speed up and pass if I want to. I can hang it easy. That's about 10 miles a gallon. It's about 65 to 68 miles an hour or something. How's the fridge? Have to grab a couple of things.
I had to grab a few things.
We'll figure it out. Nothing looks broke. That's the main thing. Hey, Hensley, you want to play in your room?
Beep, beep.
There you go.
This is squished.
It is squished. Yeah, that's not going to happen, so. What do you think, buddy?
I'm gonna sleep here.
No, we're not sleeping here. We're going to get to our campground. Marissa's asking about what you can and can't do. The microwave should be good to go. But these are actually on 2 different inverters. So this is the Xantrax, and this is, there you go. Yeah. So that's the Victron. We actually got 2 different, because the fridge was going to take up so much juice that we needed a separate inverter for that, which that's the one it came with. We added this panel, but we're getting a -8 amp draw pretty much sitting here, even though we're getting a little bit of solar. And so this is a question I know we'll get. What can we access with the slides totally in? Pretty much nothing. We can access the bathroom. That slid out, didn't it? Let's see if that sort of, yeah, I think it would have stayed there if it was locked in. I guess we could get to the bedroom and sleep. Get to the shower. So we can get to all this stuff. But yeah, if you want to do lunch, something like that, we're going to at least get our slides part of the way out.
It's just going to be our new norm. Like, we've just only known the Airstream for so long, and there's so much give and take in RVing. If you want the extra space, then you have to give up on a little bit of, you know, the flexibility, but this is doable. Something you can also do is make stuff ahead of time, like on a travel day. I'm not gonna be able to like do a lot of cooking. It was a long travel today, so, neighbors. So, I never said this lifestyle was always glamorous, right? I just made like salad ahead of time and had chicken in the fridge that I cut up. Just put some salad in a bowl, and so that was ready to go. So you could, you know, pack sandwiches in the car or salads already pre-made. I found that to be very helpful for travel days, so we can cut out some of the eating out, because it is easier just to eat out sometimes. When it's super scary, when we got off at the wrong exit, and now we're in downtown with this thing.
Use any lane to take the I-75 North Rail.
Don't mind us, just 40-foot fifth wheel coming through the city.
It's our first travel day with the fifth wheel. I was checking in and I saw that they had ice cream. Oh, and they had slushies too, so we
that was overkill. We're definitely stressed out today.
Oh, we'll talk about it in a minute. Just gonna get to the site. Ooh, fancy. So we got one more stop before we head to our site. I wish they had a freshwater. It's pretty good. There was a guy in there that said he's been in there like every day the last 3 days getting ice cream. I wish there was a freshwater gauge out by where you put the fresh water in. That would make a lot of sense to me. But it's not, it's right here. And I still can't quite, I can't reach it up there. So I gotta get in the rig, because I filled the fresh water in the Airstream a lot. So I filled it for what I thought would be, you know, about half full probably, because the Airstream held 60 gallons. So I thought, yeah, it's probably 20, 30 gallons. We'll be good if we stop at a Walmart or whatever, because we said we weren't going to wing it with this thing. But of course we do. So, yeah, when I got in here and checked it, it was like, what is it now? Yeah, it's at a third now, but it was still on the empty. This has an 85-gallon water tank. So, we might be waiting a while. We're only here for 2 nights, but I think we got, I don't know, what's the gray water's like 95 or something on it, which I think that's split up between 2 tanks. But still, we can figure out how to manage that around if we need to. I mean, that's essentially double what we had in gray water on the Airstream. And we know we at least have 25 more gallons of fresh water than we did on the Airstream. 2 nights, I think, will be good. We got an electric-only site. It was like $12 cheaper a night to do that. Usually I don't do that, but if it's like $2 or $5, it's worth it just to get the full hookups and not worry about any of this stuff. But I don't know, for 25 bucks. Of course, the longer I stand here. Oh my goodness, still going. We're set. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. The hardest part is backing into the side and making sure all the slides can get out like they need to, because these are very big slides. I can't even like get it in the frame. Okay, so you've seen the tight bridge. You've seen us make the wrong turn downtown. You've seen just overall, it's a new day with new stresses with something this big. I mean, I will say in general, it towed really well, but let me show you. This is like, I left the truck running just to show you this. But this is probably like the kicker, like the main thing that makes it a stressful day for me. So this came on about, I don't know, 100 miles ago, something like that. The little check engine light up here. And I know, I get it, the check engine light could be a million things. I was going, I don't know, 60, 65 miles an hour. I don't remember exactly why I needed to, but we were going uphill and I needed to speed up and get over in the other lane. I can't remember why, but I mean, I'm pretty soft on these things. I really am. But as I did it, I felt it. I felt that tiny little slip where it changed to a lower gear to get that oomph it needed to get over and get up. And right after I felt that tiny little slip is when, ding. I was like, man, are you kidding me? So, I don't know. This is like the start of our route. Like, we're already behind from the title. So we've got like a set amount of time. We're trying to catch the leaves as they come down. We need to be back at a certain time back in Tennessee. So we've got like a set time frame to explore the Northeast, and we want to do a good job exploring the Northeast. So I'm pretty exhausted. I've still got to edit tonight too for a couple hours, but I'm gonna Google it, I'm gonna research it. It just slipped that one time. It went 50 to 100 miles after that with no problems at all, no slippage, nothing going on, nothing felt weird. The temps are all normal. I'm gonna check the transmission fluid and all. That's just my question. Do I take it into a shop immediately and risk, who knows, it might be a week before I can get into a shop in Cincinnati. I mean, we love Cincinnati, but we were trying to get Northeast. It's just kind of our stop on the way. Or do we just keep going and see how it does? Is it gonna make it that much worse? Is there something really major that could happen if I keep going with it? But yeah.
We survived.
On a positive note though, like this campground looks awesome. Like better than I expected. Like it's hard because I knew it was, so it's Winton. I called it Winton in Arissa.
Yeah, so he told me.
She called the place and used this. Said the
he
same
said
way.
Call Winton Woods, and I'm like, I'm trying to make a reservation at Winton Woods, and they're like, Winton Woods?
So yeah, that
thanks
happened.
for that, Nathan.
No problem. That's still
we are terrible at pronouncing
That's
things.
no match for the Halloween party you told me to wear the hot dog costume to, and nobody dressed up.
I said pick a costume.
Well, I picked the hot dog costume. And
You picked a full-length hot dog. I can't.
You can't. How do you do like a half body? You gotta go all out if you're dressing up like a hot
I dressed
dog.
up too.
What'd you put on? Like a hat? I can't remember what you
Cat
wore.
ears.
Cat. Yeah. That's what everybody did. So like people were dressed for Duck Dynasty and had like a camo shirt on. Like it was. Anyways,
you were the hot dog.
I stood out just a little bit.
Nathan's not allowed to pick out his Halloween costumes anymore.
So, well, that's a whole other story.
For another time.
Spandex and other things. So, but it looks like an awesome campground. $35 a night for cheap like us, and you want to do electric only. Otherwise, it's like $46 $6 for full hookups and like maybe another $5 for pull through full hookups or something. Anyways, but yeah, it's cool. Like very active. Like all kinds of people in way better shape than us, running around.
We have
their
no
bikes.
excuse to get up and
we got to do something here.
Run in the morning around
So,
and let Hensley ride her bike. So
we'll see what we do. My hunch is that because it's still acting, when the vans started skipping and the check engine light went off, like it kept slipping after that too. But the truck went another hour and didn't slip anymore. Slow speeds, high speeds, all through town, interstate.
it's all a learning curve.
It is, and the chances that you're going to do something like this full time and have absolutely nothing go wrong are slim to none. So, I mean, we got a truck, fantastic shape, a 2019 RV, and I've had to fix a few things on it. So, but it made it up here okay. We'll see if everything checks out or not. But
That's just part of the journey.
yeah, part of the journey. So, totally excited. We're going to wrap things up, get the kids ready, get us ready.
And crash.
Yes. I think JJ's ready for you. Till next time, we will catch you guys later.